Just a moment here. So we'll turn up the volume. There we go. Hello, Crest is X2 Light here. I'm going to go ahead and skip that title. Crest is X2 Light here, and welcome to another part of Let's Play Pokemon Diamond Randomized. Now, if you have noticed, I'm sitting a little further away from the camera than I normally do. That's because I have my arm here. This is my arm, my third arm. I like to call this Rex. Rex is the third arm that's going to be holding the microphone a set distance from my face, while I'm also a set distance from the microphone. That way you guys can see a little bit more of my short self. If you guys are uncomfortable with me being this far away from the camera, let me know. I can just move the camera a little bit closer by stacking it on something. It's already stacked on something, but I can always stack it on something else. Like my cookie jar. My donut jar. It's not really a jar for donuts. It's actually a candy jar. But yeah. So yeah, I'm using a new extension here. This, I'm going to get it. Let me rotate the camera a bit more so you can see it better. This is what I'm going to be using for the rest of my videos. Makes it a little bit easier when I'm doing those whispery quiet episodes. That way I can hold the microphone closer to my face. And I don't have to use my own hand to do it. You know, it also clears up some desk space too. So, you know, I got more space for junk if I want to put junk on it. Like my eyeglass cleaner. So yeah, this is Rex the third arm. It's a professional grade microphone stand meant for professional use, but I'm going to make use of it because I'm not a professional. But yeah, that enough about the microphone within the first 2.5 minutes of the episode. Let's dive right in without starting a new game. May 19, Tuesday. Started from Heart Home City. Flew to Pastoria City. Departed from Grand Lake. Flew to Celestic Town. Used the PC box. Coco Dean, late night. Met Met Valor Lakefront's Marcellus. We're gonna scale this tower in this part. If only because we don't have the HM we need for later on. And so, I'm gonna speed up this part, but I'm gonna slow down when it comes to item collection. And I'm gonna use my shoulder button to do it. And if I encounter any Pokemon we haven't met yet in either part, I'll be sure to slow down so you guys can see that Pokemon in action. So with that said, speeding up. A Mankey. Now we got 2 turns to do this because that Mankey used like Roar of Time, so he gave us an extra turn. Who are you baton passing to? It's like only you there. Mankey's data was added to the Pokedex. Mankey, Pig Monkey Pokemon, Fighting type, height 1 foot 08 inches, weight 61.7 pounds. It lives in treetop colonies. If one becomes enraged, a whole colony rampages for no reason. Koba Berry, okay. Actually not. I don't think we can catch a Dragonite. I mean, I can try. Due to the fact that Dragonite here is considered a sub-legendary Pokemon, we're gonna use, Oh, I got Quick Balls and I forgot about them. Anyway, we're gonna try using our Great Balls on it since we only have one Ultra Ball. We also got some Dust Balls too, but I don't know if a tower counts as a cave area. So yeah, let's try Dust Balls. I mean, if it faints to poison, it faints to poison. There's no loss on us, right? Or we can just get it in one Great Ball. We got ourselves a Dragonite. Nice. Dragonite's data was added to the Pokedex. Dragonite, Dragon Pokemon, Dragon Flying, height 7 feet 03 inches, weight 463.0 pounds. It is said to make its home somewhere in the sea. It guides crews of shipwrecks to shore. A very nice Pokemon. I'm a big fan of dragons, so yeah, dragon Pokemon are a nice thing. Ooh, Toxic Orb. clicked on fly by accident. Ooh, TM47 punishment. And I hit my hand on the microphone. Marill. I just want to speed that up in case it didn't do much damage. And you know Drain Punch. That did some damage, actually. Drain Punch is a fighting type move that drains the opponent's HP as described by the gym leader of Veilstone City. Marill's data was added to the Pokedex. Number 125, Marill, Aqua Mouse Pokemon, Water, height 1 foot 04 inches, weight 18.7 pounds. Using its tail as a float, it dives underwater. It likes eating plants that grow on river bottoms. Okay, before I leave the screen here, just want to bring this up. Marill here was the cause of the Generation 2 rumor of a Pokemon called Peekaboo. Peekaboo was said to be a Aqua Mouse version of Pikachu, and it looked like this, but pink in color instead. Now, although its design didn't really change all that much from its beta form, what changed was its arms and its feet. It got smaller feet and smaller arms, but kept the shape mostly the same. It also got a flatter face. But yeah, it was called Peekaboo in the beta of Generation 2 because, again, it was part of the rumor of a Pika clone. That's where the phrase came from, by the way. In the older Generation 1-2 era, was fans coining Pika clones. So yeah, Marill here is basically a Pikachu, but for the water types. Since they both have similar move pools, you know? And they both have a pre-evolution that's small in stature with a zigzag tail. Get a cleanse tag from this old lady. The cleanse tag, let the first Pokemon in your team hold it. It will help keep wild Pokemon away so you can leave unhindered. Well, not really. It's basically just a repel, but more like infinite walking space, infinite step counter. The Lost Tower is where the spirits of departed Pokemon are put to rest. Those that enjoyed long lives, those whose times were short. All the departed Pokemon shall find solace here. It is good of you to have visited. Here, take this hidden machine. We got HM04 Strength. To use that hidden move, Strength, I've forgotten where exactly, but you must visit a Pokemon gym. She's talking about the gym in Hearthome City. We can't fight that gym just yet. We still have a long way to go, so... Oh, Stunky! I think Shadow Force is the only move we can use that won't KO this Pokemon. We can't use Ice Ball because we'll be locked into using it. I'm pretty sure Octazooka and Fire Punch will just one-shot the poor thing, so, Wait, I forgot about the Quick Balls again. There was a reason why I stocked up on these and I completely forgot about them. Makes catching these guys so much easier. Stunky's data was added to the Pokedex. Number 84, Stunky, skunk Pokemon, poison dark, height 1 foot 04 inches, weight 42.3 pounds. It protects itself by spraying a noxious fluid from its rear. The stench lingers for 24 hours. Indeed it does. And if it gets on your pet in real life, you got a heck of a time of bathing your pet. Fun fact, Stunky and Skuntank have butt-shaped faces. Oh, look at that! Salamence. Let's see if we can catch this guy in a quick ball. If not, we can just try and fight it, whittle it down, and catch it from there. I highly doubt it though. My doubt's gonna be proven. Alright then, I was disproven. Good job, game. Salamence's data was added to the Pokedex. Salamence, Dragon Pokemon, Dragon Flying, height 4 feet 11 inches, weight 226.2 pounds. As a result of its long-held dream of flying, its cellular structure changed and wings grew out. I love Salamence. I love all dragon Pokemon. Salamence especially is one of the more awesome of the dragon-type Pokemon, especially when it learns a lot of powerful moves. Good grief. This Pokemon is Generation 3's sub-legendary Pokemon. They often have really high catch rates too, so yeah, sub-legendary. If I can get out of here now. Keep running into gravestones. Okay, we already caught a Dragonite, so we're just gonna run. Just gonna run. Just rushing back to the Pokemon Center so we can heal. We caught a good number of Pokemon, so let's check them out. Also, if you're wondering how I spell the name Rex from my third arm over here, it's spelled with a W. Let's see what new Pokemon we have thus far, starting with Mankey. Let's see. You have a hasty nature, impetuous and silly, like sweet food. Sturdy, nice. The Pokemon is protected against one-hit KO moves. Sturdy gets strengthened in one generation later in Generation 5, where it lives up to protecting against the one-hit KO, the OKO moves as they're called. We have Roar of Time, Constrict, Boomerang, and Baton Pass. We've seen those. Next we have Dragonite, relaxed nature, mischievous, like sour food. Honey Gather, the Pokemon may gather honey from somewhere. You know, that's a decent ability. Not one of the best for in battle, but it's decent if you're one for like running around the overworld and you collect those honey jars. So that's nice. We have Fire Fang, Stealth Rock, Flamethrower, and Light Screen. Fun fact, Dragonite can technically learn Flamethrower, but not Light Screen, Stealth Rock, or Fire Fang. Here we have Marill, gentle nature, a little quick-tempered, likes bitter food, runaway for its ability, with Skill Swap, Spore, Hidden Power, and Drain Punch. I'm surprised they didn't use the other moves. Over here we have Stunky with one of my most beloved natures, Adamant Nature. Thoroughly cunning, likes spicy food. Flash Fire, powers up fire type moves if hit by a fire move, with the moves Dragon Rush, Moonlight, Weather Ball, and Stun Spore. That ability is actually perfect for this Pokemon due to the fact that Stunky and Skuntank can both learn fire type moves. In this case, they can both learn Flamethrower. You're holding some damp mulch. Salamence, you have a bold nature, good endurance, likes sour food. You have adaptability, which is awesome. You know, Power Whip, Sand Attack, Snatch, and Roar. Yeah, if this Salamence knew Dragon and Flying type moves, they would be so powered up. Let's take that mulch, in case we want to plant berries somewhere. Well, we got our HM. And oh wait, do we have a Pokemon we can teach Defog to? You have Fly. I don't want to mess up your moves, and Shogun hasn't evolved yet. We're gonna put a Pokemon on our team that we can teach Defog to. Let's see, who would be a good Pokemon to teach Defog to? You're gonna be our Defog user. About to move boxes. Darn it. Was expecting to know that move. We don't have anything to heal that, do we? No. We don't have no, darn it, gotta go back to a Pokemon Center. Also, gotta swap Pokemon. Yeah, I'll speed up the Pokemon visit here so we can get back to that route quickly. What's the other thing about me? Another Twisted Spoon. We already have one of those. Our Groval's holding it. Charcoal. Nice. Found a pearl. That's money in our pocket. Darn it, Statler, go away. Whoa, we have a Rhydon. That's a new Pokemon we haven't seen yet. Let's see if we can catch it in our quick ball. We only have 2 left. Well, now we have 1 left. Okay, we got it. Right on. Rhydon's data was added to the Pokedex. Rhydon, Drill Pokemon, Ground Rock. Height 6 feet 03 inches, weight 264.6 pounds. Its brain developed after it stood up on its hind legs. Its drill horn bores tunnels through solid rock. Please don't start singing Secret Tunnel. I'll knock you sideways if you sing Secret Tunnel. Darn it, game. I was hoping I'd be fast enough. Honestly. I know it technically can't learn the move, but yeah, we need a Rock Smasher, so. Ooh. Oh, acupressure. Never mind. It's a decent move, don't get me wrong, it's just not the kind of move I'll be using. Sorry about going quiet, by the way. I kind of locked in again. So yeah, I went totally silent. I tend to do that. I tend to, excuse me. When I lock into games, I tend to fall into deep silence. So if you're wondering why I was just staring at the screen, not talking, that's why. Yeah, I was just locking in. Sorry. So also sorry for if I jump scared you with me suddenly speaking up. I tend to also jump scare people when I suddenly start talking in my videos after zoning out for about 5 minutes. Did we catch? Yeah, we did. We caught quite a few Pokemon. So let's go ahead and look over those guys before we call it an episode. So yeah, besides the Stantler here who's holding a stone plate, let's go ahead and take that. Let's look at Rhydon. Yeah, let's look at the Stantler. Let's go ahead and look at it. Why not? So you have a brave nature, which is good due to the fact that you're a powerhouse normal type Pokemon. Good perseverance like spicy food. Shadow Tag. What? That's a really mean ability right there. Shadow Ball, Conversion, Sleep Talk, and Psycho Shift. Of all the moves that this Statler knows, 3 of those moves are the vanilla moves that it can technically learn. I think no, it can't learn Conversion, right? That's not a vanilla move. My bad. Ignore that. But Shadow Ball and Sleep Talk are moves it can learn. You know, because it can also learn Rest. So, and you have a mild nature, loves to eat, likes dry food. Own tempo, so you can't confuse this guy, her girl. She knows detect, growth, cross poison, and amnesia. So there we go. So we made it all the way here at high speed. Let's go ahead and save our game. And so with that, I'm going to control it down over here in the footrest. I would like to thank you all for watching this episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. Please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, including to the new people who have subscribed to my channel. Yeah, I may have 155 subs, but help me out, please. Share my content with other people and other servers on Discord if you can. And I'll see you guys in the next part when Sisyrk takes a look around the Celestic Town here. And that's about it. So, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Much love from Crisis X Too Late. Take care. Bye-bye.